we're going over the PWC EMI chart that I made for the PLC. This basically just shows the electronic PLC controller. I made a series of modules that interact together and I looped them together with each other. I made two separate sequences, one for the auto and manual electronic switch. When it comes to the auto and electronic switch, it matters because it affects the start button, which engages the pneumatic system A through D components in sequence. When the components are engaged, I made sure to I paired them together. So basically component A and component D operate together in sequence, and then component A and component C operate in sequence together, as seen in a small video clip that I have that shows the light triggering for the component A and component C sequences. I'll show that small snippet here in a second. Now, these aren't in any particular sequence of order, unfortunately. My camera got a little mixed up as I was recording these, but these are the different switches that have been triggered. So when you're looking at these, they're going to be in sequence with basically what this finger is tapping at is these lights, which is for the not numbered, but alphabetically lettered components that trigger at each button push in the manual mode. Otherwise, they're just going to fire off as they usually would in the automatic mode, no different than manual mode, just in sequence and faster, because what's going on is that it's just continuing its operation instead of having a pause sequence in between each and every new event that happens basically for the PLC. Starting off with A. B, piston pushing down. C, retract piston. Next, it's going to retract the piston for A. Then we're going to press again. B is going to engage, which triggers D. D and B are going to retract. And that is going to be it. Now, to go over the lights on the sensors, we're going to look at this. Okay? A, triggers. See, there's nothing else that's been triggered. Okay? C has now been triggered. A is still lit. C is no longer triggered, but A is still lit. No trigger, just a retract. B is triggered, and then D is triggered by B coming to the end. And then both are retracting, and the sequence has ended.